See, my name's Ian Utilli. I'm one of the co-producers of our event, and hopefully you can hear me fine. I got my mic right here. I'm here with my friend Nigel Wright. We're at the town hall. You just finished moderating and facilitating one of the panels, brand-fueled NFTs. Let's roll, or I'm rolling, you're walking. And why don't you tell me a bit about your experience speaking here at NFT NYC as we roll over to the Palladium Theater.
That this was amazing. I think from the panel selection themselves to the actual topic, I couldn't have asked for better panel mates or a selection of opportunities to speak. We were able to talk about brand-fueled NFTs and NFTs in general, just from a very diametrically different place, from luxury brands to the everyday user. So you think about a Breitling watch or an AP watch versus the everyday grocery store experience at a Kroger, and how these things can play into each other and how we can further collaboration, community, access, utility in all of the things that we do, and really start bringing some practical value and some additional knowledge to grow the community of NFT usage.
So you and I first connected on Clubhouse.
Yes.
Around NFTs. You jumped into some, kind of guinea pig projects that we had done, mostly with the voice community, as we were kind of dropping NFTs to those that were in our Clubhouse room and the speakers. And that was your and my first time really experimenting together around NFT creation, distribution, leveraging it for engagement. From that moment when you and I started experimenting together and testing things out with our community, primarily from the NLP, conversational AI, industry.
Right.
What has changed in terms of your perspective on crypto collectibles and digital assets over the course of the last year? And kind of give me the narrative from that moment to today where you're speaking at our event.
I think the narrative is really the same. I think more people are aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the awareness has risen. However, I'm not sure that the knowledge has actually gone. I'm not sure the knowledge is really caught up to just the awareness and the sexiness of the topic itself. I think from the beginning, it was valuable. The fact that you can use voice and drop an NFT and be able to use that straight away. There's no, like we're doing a video right now, but if you have a voice space, you can just speak live, drop the NFT becomes available for whoever is there. I think that has a practical value that people can take advantage of. Right now, people are excited because they're seeing people, and those at the conference talked about this whole thing, while people are talking about community and talking about all the things that sound really great, the focus still seems to be very heavily weighted towards short-term economic gain. And that to me is one of the things that, challenges and concerns, I think, everybody in the community, because yes, I think there'll always be people who are going to want to flip and make a quick buck. But the bottom line is, if you take the time to understand what is going on, you simplify it, the technology is simplified for the everyday people, the folks who focus on their craft, the actual creators, are going to be able to do a lot of things. So like one thing, for instance, we talked about, so one of the things I talked about, you might not be able to see like maybe a Rolex watch with a McDonald's, like that doesn't seem to fit. But you see a Rolex watch with the Ronald McDonald House for a social impact project, people do this now. So I think these are the kind of things that, opportunities that are raised, and all we need to do.
Yes. You live in Florida now, so you're back.
I do.
You're back.
But overall, I've been really excited. I think they couldn't have picked a better place for this to be. The city is electric. I don't think it's what it was, pre-pandemic, but I think it's coming, it's getting there. And I'm optimistic from that perspective. I feel like enough's enough. We've kind of gotten back to where it is we need to be. But the other thing is, in typical New York fashion, a lot more people are becoming.
Let's go inside the Palladium. So, we just came from the town hall. Now we're headed inside the Palladium Theater. Then we go around where? Okay, I got to go around, everybody. So let's take a. Okay, we're gonna go around. That's what's happening right now. Let's go this way.
I'll subscribe, but you kind of have
Let's go this way. Let's go this way, everybody. Since I'm on film, I'm not going to push. Might have responded differently if I wasn't on the camera. So we just came from the town hall. Now we're coming to the Palladium Theater, and now we are heading inside so that we can go take a look at all the action happening right here. All right, Nigel, why don't we wrap up this part of the conversation as we go through their system?
I have to look at it, sir. Can you get off those little things, please? I'm sitting there. They got to do everything.
So why don't we give final words?
Yes.
I think they're going to want us to go
Yes.
through a process. So final word for everybody here.
There's a lot more people knowledgeable about NFTs than we think. I believe that you want to find some folks that you trust, let them see what your interest is, and then go get some knowledge. You know, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, but I think there's a lot more people involved in the space than you might want to believe. And I think if you open yourself up to it just a little bit, the rest will find its way and you will join the rest of us. And I look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks for joining us. I'll go live again in a moment once I get inside and go through their system of gladness, as I like to call these things. See you soon.